Ladies and gentlemen, welcome at Cadia Yachts presentation. We will explain you opportunity to invest into the Cadia Yachts project, where we are seeking for 2 million euros for 20% of the equity. For sure, we are the first electric yacht in the world this size with hard top. So I will just try to explain you the story, how everything started. As a CEO and founder of Cadia Yachts, I started with the yachting in 2006-2007 when I bought my first yacht. And in the morning, actually every morning in Marina, the biggest problem it was when all the guys start their engines. And it was so loud. Nobody could sleep. Okay, after them we start the engine too, because in the morning the water is very, peaceful, it's very calm. We start the engine, and what we didn't like, it was actually how everything is vibrating. Actually you feel the power of the engines, but it is vibrating. It is loud. When you start sailing, because of the engines, you even cannot hear the people behind you. So we need to scream between each other to understand and to hear us what we want to say. So that moment we got the idea of what to do, because it is too loud. And somehow during the years, during the process, we got perfect idea. Electric. We know that in the past, in the deep past, there was a lot of electric boats. And actually everything started with electric boats, like with the electric cars in 1980, 90, etc., etc. But of course the engines were more, efficient on the long distances, and the people didn't use the electric propulsion for the yachts. So we got the idea, let's do it, because why not? Look, Tesla cars, and those other cars, Rimac from Croatia, etc., etc. Everybody's using electricity, why we cannot do it? And the idea was very simple. We have a boat, we have the hull, we put the electric motor, we put the batteries, and we sail. And it was not exactly like this. This was about 3 years ago. The idea was very primitive. It was exact, actually. You need a hull, and you need the electric motor, and you need the batteries, and you go. But cars and the boats, yachts, the water, it's completely different physics. It is not a problem. Cars range today, it is 500 kilometers, 600 kilometers. With the 80, 65, 70 kilowatt hour batteries. But the boats are something completely different. Let's say, what kind of power do we need with the boat to sail? Try to see the truck fully loaded, let's say 50 tons, going up the hill. It means it's using a lot of energy and very fast. And that's the problem, The boats in the water, they have the torque. They need to sail. They need some speed to sail. And you need a lot of power. A lot of power just to start sailing. And at the beginning, 2 years ago, we said, okay, we would like to be the first one with 48 feet, even 56 feet boat, We will find a partner, and we found a partner. And we found a partner also for the electric propulsion. So all the electric system, motors, batteries, etc., and all the management. But after we met with Mr. Severin Vishnar, we figured out that this is actually not so easy. So at the moment, at the moment, what we have, at the moment we have 10-meter boat, and we have about maximum speed 30 knots per hour, and we have the autonomy about up to 3 hours at the moment. So what is the case? If we make 1 or 2 meter longer boats, if some of you guys are here from the yachting business, you know these things very well. If we make 1 or 2 meter longer boats, we will need more power. When we will need more power, we will need more batteries. When we will need more batteries, we need more weight. When we have more weight, we need more power, etc., etc. And when the boat is bigger, when the yacht is bigger, the hull is much heavier. Not just heavier. We have some basic licensing problems. So we needs to have some dimension, etc., etc. So we have a lot of problems. So what actually we did, it is maximum at the moment. So first of all, I would like to say to you that if you are USA citizens or Canadian citizens, you are not allowed to invest into Cadia Yachts project. Probably next year in 2016, we will fit all the USA and Canadian laws, and we will be able to accept at least accredited investors. So at the moment, if you are from USA or from Canada, take this presentation not as a public offer to you. So at the moment it is not possible for you to invest. But for more information, please contact our support at cadiayachts.com. Guys will explain you exactly what is the problem in USA and Canada, why we cannot accept you at the moment, and what are we doing to accept you next year. So our vision, it is actually, as I started at the beginning, our vision is to create bigger boats, to use the technology which will allow us some independency in the waters. So it means not just 3 hours autonomy, but of course 6, 7, 8 hours. But at the moment the technologies are not there where they should be. The batteries are too heavy, they're not efficient. Hopefully shortly we will have magnesium batteries which will be lighter, they will have more cycles of charging, etc., etc. But this is actually in developing stage. This will happen in the future, in next 3, 5, or 10 years. But meanwhile, we at Cadia Yachts, we will start, we will try to find the good green solutions, which is the most important, as you know. Not just that I want to sail in peace. That this is very special experience. I hope you will see it in some of the next year boat shows, also in the States, also in Canada. At least if you cannot invest, you can buy the boat. But not just this experience, some completely different experience with the silent. You can also go to the green parks with the boat. No, you're not forbidden to go to the green parks. You can go to the lakes in Europe, Scandinavia, Canada, etc., where you can actually not, in some cases, you cannot sail with the diesel or benzene engines. And this is actually our vision, to create technology, not to create just a boat. Boat is boat, but to create a technology which will allow us to be green, to be completely silent. And let's see what will happen in the next years. But for now, we have Cadia Yachts, and we have 10-meter hardtop yacht, and it is perfect. The mission, okay, to not have some negative effects to marinas and to the ecosystem, but also to give a special opportunity to our buyers to feel something completely different than they are used at the moment. That's our mission, you know. That's why the boat is ready with this size. Of course, 10 meters, you cannot make a lot with 10 meters, but you can make perfect hardtop boat, which is actually used for the pleasure, you know. Actually, you can sail 3 hours. You know, this is, let's say, approximately 24 knots. It's 130 kilometers, let's say, like this. You know, and at the moment, this is perfect. And if you need to come to some other marina and charge the batteries and you enjoy, etc., etc., this is perfect. And we want to show to the people that not just be loud, it's in, but also to be silent, it is in. You know? Not to pollute, not to wait actually on the gas station. I don't know, in front of you there is a fight. Then people with the yachts even bigger than you have, and they need to get the benzene or diesel, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000 liters. It is crazy. You are just waiting and waiting and waiting. And meanwhile, you have opportunity to bank to some other one. You know, I don't know. And unfortunately, if you drink one beer and police come up and ban someone, and your insurance company will not pay you and pay the guy who you banned. You know, the sea is the sea. You know, and that's why we want to give some special opportunity to the people to try something completely different, and we are maximizing the opportunity and minimizing the weight of the boat, which was actually the most important thing in our project. So minimize the weight, which is actually, I will explain later, only 3.6 tons, if I say like this, with 2 tons of the battery. So we are using the best technologies, we're using the best professionals to build this yacht. So as I said, 10.2 meter long boat. It's a hardtop yacht. I'm saying up to 3 hours autonomy with approximately 24 knots, actually with the perfect conditions. You know. As we made the investigation, if there are the waves bigger than 30 centimeters, the sailors, they are not going out to the sea. It depends actually on the experiences, but that pleasure is less than 30 centimeters waves. And what is actually the most important thing, our yacht is all inclusive. It means that we will give you everything. Wherever you are coming from, if you are a buyer, or let's say if we are watching from the perspective as you are an investor, wherever the buyers are coming from, they will get free delivery worldwide, so we can deliver the boats to Abu Dhabi, to Dubai, to New York City, to, I don't know, to Peru, to Canada, wherever you want. And not just this, the most important thing is that all the boat is completely equipped with all the accessories you actually need just to come and to enjoy. As I said before, there is actually no pollution. Let's forget how we are actually producing the energy. These are electric farms who are producing the energy different ways, but at the point when we have the boat, there is no pollution actually. There is no exhaust going directly into the sea, into the water. There is no direct waters going from the sink into the boat, but we are collecting everything in the black tank, as we say, or however you want. And there is actually that zero noise pollution, and that is very special, and the experiences are very, very special. Not just this, also we manage also the application. So Android Android and iOS application where you can actually check your boats, check your batteries, check your tanks, check your water, etc. Whatever you want, even your TV or the fridge, whatever it is in the yacht, you can check from home, and if there is something, you can call Marina and say, just plug in my boat and plug in my yacht, and I come tomorrow and go out. You know? What actually we want to do at the moment is, as the electric cars, electric vehicles are supported from the governments, we want to achieve actually the same. And as we are actually the first one this size of the boat, this kind of hardtop yacht, we are doing something special for the future yacht owners, and we want to do all the chargings in the marinas to be for free, you know. And also a lot of people are actually asking me if with this 8.5 hours charging, if there is some problem with the marinas and with the electricity in marinas. Yes, it is. In some cases, you know, it depends on the power. I will explain you later. Actually, Mr. Severin Vishner was about to explain you all really technical details, and that's deep details, because I'm not a professional, but unfortunately he cannot be with us at the moment this afternoon. That's why we will provide you with the video from before, probably tomorrow. You will get it to your email, and you will know all the technical details and everything about the pool, which actually I cannot explain. So go back. We are doing something very special. Also, we are connected with the marinas. We are explaining them the project. We are explaining them the opportunities. We are saying them that probably the buyers will look for some special conditions in the marinas. It is like you are going to Croatia, to Island Hvar. There is all the time one part reserved for the big boats. Why actually? It is very easy. It's a market. Big boats are coming to marina areas. The people are just making the pictures, making the movies, film the boats, and actually they are putting this in YouTube. And this is actually the advertising. And where the boat, our yacht, will be, let's say, parked, the people will like it. It's like everybody's making the photos of Tesla, and go from Rima's car, and go from electric motorbikes, etc. And they are publishing this. And the same marketing dimensions we want to achieve, and actually we want to achieve the same opportunity with the governments to get free energy for these boats. And actually, if you are calculating, let's say, even if you need to pay this electricity in marina for charging your boat, it is with approximately about, you will pay about 30 to 35 euros, this is 40 US dollars, you know, for, let's say, for 3 hours sailing. But if you need to buy the benzene or diesel, it will cost about 250 euros, 300 US dollars for these 3 hours sailing with the same size of the boat. It depends on the consumption, of course. We have a very special designer who was actually also designer of the Wally boats. You know the Wally boats for sure. Otherwise, check on the internet. They're crazy boats, and in about 1 month we will have all the designs, exteriors and interiors, and you will be able to see our futuristic special boat. Until that moment, we don't have any picture to show you, any strategy to show you, because we want to finish with all the details, and you will see the final version in 1 month, because in January then we are starting the production of the first boat. The first boat will be produced in Slovenia in the factory of Mr. Severin Vishner. And at the end of the day, we finalize all the suppliers. They are Slovenians, only the designer is an Italian. The market potential is huge. As we see, it will grow from 2.6 to 7.3 billion US dollars until 2024, and we have a huge opportunity actually to be the first one. It's very important for the shareholders, let's say for our future shareholders. It is a huge potential, and not just we have a huge, actually, how to say, difference between the buying and selling price and the earnings are actually bigger than in usual yachting business. Also, I need to tell you that, as you know, in the yachting business, there is a lot of problems. Usually they are not making the profits, just some of the producers. This is actually everything because of the organization, because of the materials, because of the, I don't know, stupid owners of of the of the yachts, or not of the yachts exactly, but of the producers of the yachts, and that's why we see the huge opportunity to be this first one with this kind of yacht in the market, actually to show to people that actually not just it's not possible as everybody says in some cases, but now after all the calculations, all the scenarios, now everybody sees that it's possible to do it, and of course we are doing it, and that's why I see this 7.3 billion huge opportunity for our investors to invest at the moment, because I will explain you also why at the moment. Cadia Yachts valuation, which was done, I will read it. We use the discounted cash flow method. The valuation is done with 60.86 million euros, it's about 65 million US dollars. But at the moment, we are offering 20% of the equity for 2 million euros. So one share of the company worth €1, and the minimum investment, because we are actually going to the equity crowdfunding platform, which is actually our other product, and we are seeking these 2 millions also from the small investors, not just from big investors. We are giving actually opportunity at the moment also to that kind of people who don't have the opportunity to invest in the future of Tesla, boats, let's say like this. And now it's great opportunity, and also the offer is generous, it's perfect. Probably just with 2 million you can get 20% of the equity of Cadia Yachts. And you can actually see more of the financial projections also in Cadia Yachts page and Cadia S.A promotional page, which is actually Cadia Startup Exchange, where we are selling the shares of Cadia Yachts. So maybe just some short explanation about the plans, because you can download this from Cadia S.A. What is our plan in 2016, 17, 18, 19 and 20? It's about from 11 up to 40 sold yachts per year. How we will achieve this? Because as you see, the boat price is 690,000 euros. It is actually all inclusive. Only it is only VAT or some special taxes are not included. So your local taxes, or let's say the buyer's local taxes and VAT is not included. Otherwise, all the equipment is included, especially if I say 5 years bioprotection, which is actually some new developed anti-fouling from our business partners from Germany, which actually this is our, let's say, the gift to the green yachts, and it is very special. It's not polluting the environment. You don't need to change it every year. You just need to clean the hull every year, and this is it. And this is actually for 5 years, and we will actually polish the boat. We will give this anti-fouling to your boat before to the boat of the buyers, so before they are getting it, and it is approximately 15,000 euros. So it's actually not, in our case, it's not so expensive, because we know that anti-fouling for this kind of 10-meter yachts costs about, let's say, 2,000 euros per year. What I want to say also, the worldwide delivery is included in this price, so 690,000 euros is the price before the taxes. And as you know, the boats this size, let's say 10 meters boats with the engines, they cost approximately 150, 200,000 euros maximum. If there is some special boat, it's 250, 300,000 euros also. So what is our goal actually? Our goal is to sell these boats, is to sell these yachts to special buyers. We are communicating with the buyers from the Middle East, from the USA at the moment, from some other countries, and they are very, very interested to use our boat as a somehow like a pleasure boat, as a bike boat with on the bigger yachts, you know, and in some cases also as a charter boat, as some special offer to new clients. So we are not afraid to sell this number of the boats, but probably we will see after first year how the things will go. Battery bank, as you see, it is 350 kilowatt hours, and all the costs for this battery bank and two electric motors, it's about 300,000 euros for the prototype. All of these numbers you can see in our business plan. As I said, in Cadia S.A, just download it and you can check out with your financial professionals, and also the valuation you can see. So if you go to cadiase.com, it's actually Cadia Startup Exchange, is one of our products. There you can find Cadia Yachts, and through Cadia Yachts, logging into the Cadia Startup Exchange, you can achieve actually first with the uploading your documents and then investing into Cadia Yachts to become the owner of Cadia Yachts, and you have two options. Because the Cadia Yachts as a holding company is incorporated in the list, because this is the only way we can legally offer you shares as we are doing, only as I said at the beginning, not to USA and to Canadian citizens. The local company it is located in Bulgaria, and all the businesses running through Bulgaria, but all the shares are actually issued through the holding company in the list, and it is through the platform. What's that specialty actually? Today you invest, and when the company is completely founded with 2 years, this will be the end of December probably, or maybe even before, you will be able, if you wish, better not, but if you wish to sell your shares on the secondary market, which Cadia Startup Exchange allows it. And actually how we are doing it. If you are willing to become our business partner for the next few years, probably we will ask you to bring us more documents, to provide us with more of your documents to become a shareholder, because you will be directly written in the register, in the list. Otherwise, Cadia S.A is acting as a nominee in the structure, and that's why all the, because of, in this case we don't need to have so many costs with transferring the shares, etc., etc. That's why it is easier to resell the shares in the secondary market, cadiase.com. So it's actually one of our projects, and that's why we decided also to give the Cadia Yachts the opportunity to get the money via Cadia Startup Exchange. I was just about to give the word to give the microphone to Mr. Severin Vishnar, which cannot be at the moment here, and he will send you all the technical details in the video tomorrow during the day. And I will explain you some small details about the technical details as I know at the moment. But what is the most important, not just how you can find us on www.cadiayachts.com. You can also connect us with the social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, where you can follow our progress. Also in January, when we start with the production, which will be the building first prototype, you will be able to watch the videos about the building the boat, about how we are progressing, and we will also inform you as an investor if you have become an investor, or as you as a buyer, or as you as a partner, or just somebody who likes something green and futuristic, we will inform you about all the boat shows in your country where we will be presented, and you will be able to come and test the boat, which probably will be crazy experience. I'll just change the screen to Cadia Yachts homepage. But actually we provide you with more details, not exactly with all. We will do this in the future, because some of the technical information is really top secret at the moment. Also the pool is very top secret. And here on the left side you can see maximum speed is 30 knots, which is perfectly limited to the 30 knots, because if we are going over 30 knots we are consuming too much of the batteries, which is actually can be problematic in the management of the batteries. In this case I can tell you that the biggest issue is how to use the energy from the batteries, that they are not too hot, that they do not actually explode, which you can actually see with your phone. When you are using your phone with a lot of application, the rear side of the phone is hot. It's actually the same with the car. With Tesla has the same problem. Everybody has the same problem. Actually, the heating of the battery. The battery is getting very hot, and that moment you can have the explosion. That is the biggest issue actually. How to cooling, how to manage the batteries, that the batteries are efficiently used, you know. And also this is very important for the lifetime of the batteries. So it was huge management to do at this point, a huge investigation. At this point we can guarantee up to 3 hours autonomy with a cruising speed 24 knots, but in the perfect conditions, as I said before. What I'm very proud about it is actually the boat mass. It is only 3.6 tons. We are allowing extra 600-700 kilos, so passengers plus water for the toilet, plus all the luggage from the people. So also the boats will be actually registered only for 6 people. And of course, again, because of the efficiency. But if you see this mass of the boat, it's very large. It's half of the boats on the market now, if I'm correct, but after all the investigations, probably I'm very correct. Half of the boats, but in these 3.6 tons, you need to include also 2 tons of batteries. So light mass of the boat is only 1.6 ton. So for 10 meters, this is actually nothing. We are using special materials, and we will provide you with all the details in tomorrow's video. Length and beam, as you see here, 3.4 meters and 10 meters length. 2 electric motors with 2.120 kilowatts. Not more, we don't need actually more. Charging time about 8 hours, and battery bank is 350 kilowatt hours. Again, I would like to say that if we make a bigger battery bank, 400, 500 kilowatt hours, then we have a problem again with the range. We don't do anything. So this is at the moment maximum and the best solution we have in the market. About the unique design, as you will see in December now, from special designer now schooling, who actually also designed the volley boats. Very proud to be with us in the team, with special anti-fouling, bio-anti-foul, where you will not pollute, where our clients will not pollute the environment. This is completely new. We will also provide you with more details in the future. It's completely new product in the market, and it is actually 4 or 5 years. You just need to clean the boat every year. We reorganized the cabins, and the spaces in the boat. So you will see when you will enter the boat, it will be completely different space, space organizing the space how it is. At the moment we are used, let's say somebody buy 10 meter boats and he wants to have one living room, two bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and I don't know what, and 4 fridges and 5 TVs, etc., etc. We are going a different way, you know. We are not going with 2 bedrooms because we don't need them. You know, we need 1 bedroom. We need 1 huge space, and don't forget that electric motors are very, very small. How actually we manage the batteries, how we manage them into the boat, it means that we have a lot of space. Our boat will look bigger inside than the normal 10-meter boats. I'm very excited about it. My first yacht, it was 10 meters, and there was no space inside. Complete mobile application control, you will be able to control complete boats. The only thing you will not be able is to drive your home from home with your mobile application. This is the only thing you will not be able to do it, but all the other things you will be able to control. To our new clients, we will give completely everything from the forks to the knives to the sheets to the towels, everything with our homes. And what actually we are doing at the moment, it is innovative, completely futuristic, completely possible, because we have all the facts at the moment, and we are the only one with the facts, and that's why probably we are a good solution to invest into Cadia Yachts company, because tomorrow probably it can be too late. After we finish this our first round, offering 20% of the equity for 2 million euros, is 2.2 million US dollars, we will follow our real valuation, and then we will give you less equity for more money. Probably we will get bigger investors, and the demand will be bigger, and now it's perfect opportunity. I would like to see if I have some questions. Mr. Andrew, probably these are the questions. Severin will answer to you. We will prepare a special video with the questions from the clients, and you will get it. And, I'm not a professional with the batteries, so Severin will answer for these things. So at the moment, I would like to thank you for your attention. We at Cadia Yachts are very happy to announce in 2016 a completely new technology hardtop yacht, and you should follow our social media, and don't forget to like us, because next year it will be completely different here, and probably all other producers will follow us, but I'm welcoming you as an investor to be the first one with this kind of opportunity. And thank you very much. Good day or good night, wherever you are from. And, tomorrow you are getting the email with Mr. Severin's Vishna video. Have a nice day, have a nice evening. Thank you very much. Bye bye.